Two local fire departments are ready to start a new chapter with a new partnership. It's been a year in the making, but starting September 1st, SBM Fire Administration will also lead the Centennial Fire Department. The deal between Centennial Fire, which serves Circle Pines and Centerville, and the larger SBM department makes it the third largest population in the state protected under one fire administration. The two departments are not merging, but SBM will administer both departments. Chief Charlie Smith calls it a collaboration.
One of the big things what SBM brought to the table is we had greater economy of scale. So we had a larger organization that was experienced, and we had the capacity, administrative capacity, to be able to enter into this type of agreement, this type of collaboration.
Chief Smith says he's cautiously excited about the unique setup. It should help Centennial by improving training opportunities and beefing up the daytime staffing. That's one of more than a dozen goals in the contract and something many fire departments need. Smith says residents should see better response times.
Hiring two people, and that was part of the contract. So where the district made up the difference is they didn't have to hire a full-time fire chief, and they didn't have to hire a full-time assistant fire chief. So they contract with us for a lesser amount than it would be to hire those personnel, and then we could transfer some of that cost savings into what we'd call boots on the ground, or our firefighters, fire inspectors, one of the positions as well.
Getting to this point wasn't easy. 7 different governing bodies had to sign off on the 3-year contract. But Smith says the Centennial crew is very dedicated, and it was important to keep the Centennial name.
That was one of the primary concerns with all of the organizations within there, is the identity, keeping the identity of the Centennial Fire District. And communities, rightly so, are very protective of their fire departments and their fire stations and the people that serve them, their firefighters. But also that the Centennial firefighters remain Centennial firefighters, protecting their pension, and making sure that they continue to be as whole now as they were prior to this agreement.
After 3 years, there will be discussion of what the future relationships will be.
A big part of this is uncharted. So together, all of us, all 5 cities, both organizations were creating something fairly new.
Smith says the transition towards September 1st has already started, and that began in mid-August.